Oh. This is the German Tier 7 heavy tank, the Tiger P. And this vehicle is, the Tier 7 heavies are all very good. I mean, I haven't been disappointed in them, but this one really stands out. Mainly because of the strong frontal armor, and as you see, it is sloped to where it can resist very powerful guns. And the front part is also very well protected, and the turret has good frontal armor too. Now you still have to be cautious with it because there's still guns that can penetrate this armor, especially Tier 9. Also, the top gun is very easy to use. It has an excellent accuracy. The penetration on it is the best of the tier. The average damage is good. The rate of fire is good, but not great. And the aiming time is slow. But you can take this vehicle up against Tier 8s and go head to head with them. I have plenty of incidents where I've gone head to head with Tier 8 heavies and just destroyed them. Okay, time for modules. The top radio will be available to you immediately, and it has a 710 meters, which is about pretty standard for this tier. You won't lose contact with many people. The tracks, you'll need the top track to load all the modules. You also gain an extra 2-degree transverse. The engines, you'll have all these engines available to you, so you can put the top one on immediately. The turret, there's not much difference between these two turrets except for the frontal armor, which gives you an extra 20 meters of armor. Okay. The guns. Now, you'll have these 3 guns available to you, and they're good, especially this L70 with the 150 penetration. But once you reach the top gun, you'll just get spoiled. Okay, crew skills. You don't need an excellent crew to operate this vehicle, but you should be starting on crew skills at about this tier, and it would be a good idea for to help with the next vehicle. For the commander, I prefer 6th Sense and Jack of all trades. You really don't need, because you can use a small repair kit or a small first aid kit to help with damages. Recon would be an excellent option to maximize the view range. Mentor, that's probably good as a secondary skill to help improve the skills of the rest of the crew. Eagle Eye, I can see the advantages of determining how to attack, to help determine how to attack on other vehicles. But 6th Sense would probably be more useful. For the gunner, I prefer designated target because it allows you to see the target longer and you might get more shots on it. But armor would be a good choice. Also, this again, designated target only comes into effect to 100%. So you may want to use other skills until it's time to replace them. Deadeye would have been a good choice. Snapshot would help improve the gun. The driver, I put on preventative maintenance to help improve the survivability of the tank, because this is a heavy tank and it's meant to take more beatings than, let's say, a medium or a light tank. But until this reaches 100%, you may want to put off-road driving, help improve the mobility of the vehicle. Smooth ride to help improve the gun. Clutch braking, it would help, but it's not really necessary. Radio. There's really only one skill that I like in the radio operator, and that's situational awareness. And that's because signal boosting, well, you already have a good radio and it will help improve that radio, but why bother when you're already starting off with a good radio? And relaying, same situation as signal boosting. Call for Vengeance, I've never used in any of my vehicles, so I really don't know. But you may want to add repair or camouflage or firefighting. The loader, now eventually you're going to want to get safe storage for the same reason as you'd want to get preventative maintenance to help make the vehicle more survivable. The rest of the loader skills require 100%, so until you're ready for them, you may want to use these common skills. Do not use Brothers in Arms unless the rest of the crew have that, because it won't come into effect. Well, let's go to research. Research on this vehicle is rather simple and easy. For one, you can bypass the turret and just by using the L70 or one of these, you can go directly to this Tier 8 heavy tank, VK7502A, or you can get the tracks and go directly to the Fergulin. But whatever you do, don't skip this gun right here. And because in this vehicle, the L56 is a stock gun, and at Tier 8 it's going to be a horror to use. It's going to be an absolute disaster. So, and the Long 88, the L71, is the next gun over. Okay. You could also play it stock and go for the Tiger. For equipment, all you really need is camouflage net and binoculars. That's all I use. I mean, colored optics is good, but only give you a 10% view range, and you're not moving that fast in a heavy. So And gun lane drive is a good option for the gun to reduce the aiming time. Torsion bar is good to keep this vehicle from being tracked. Fuel tank, I don't have much trouble with the fuel tank on this vehicle. Heavy spall liner, that would be good if you're having problems with artillery. Rammer is excellent choice if you want to increase the rate of fire, which is always good. A toolbox is good in case you're tracked, so you can start moving it right away. And ventilation is pretty much good all the way around, but crew skill is not a big factor in this tank. And a wet ammo rack ammo rack is not a big problem with this vehicle. It's really not needed. And it's on to replay. Tiger P, this is Live Oak, and we're going to the city. And this tank is excellent at brawling because of that strong frontal armor. But it's the gun that really sets it apart. The gun is just so powerful. And the city is a good place for a heavy, because it limits movement, and for mediums, mobility is a key issue. A medium has to have mobility to survive, even light tanks. And a city prevents mediums from getting around heavy tanks. So this is a good environment for this tank. Okay. We got several tanks lit up. Go and engage them. Ooh, a T-25.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Got him. See if we can get a few shots on that BDR.
Penetration.
Got some dings. The Tiger is the big threat in this area. But the Tiger P has a strong advantage over that Tiger.
One of our tracks is damaged. Penetration.
Tiger is considered inferior to the Tiger P, but they do have the same type of gun.
Enemy armor is hit.
It's hard to tell exactly what the Tiger is aiming at.
Track hit. Enemy is hit. Enemy fuel tank is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
The tank on fire is a big problem for German tanks. It's a pretty. The Hellcat just made this
Gotcha.
and he paid for it. I'm gonna pause the video and see where that Tiger was shooting at. Yeah. There we go. Right there in the cupola. That's the... I'm not sure if it's the commander's hatch, but it is the hatch to let crew get into the tank. And on practically every tank, it's a vulnerable weakness. Even the British tank destroyers have this weakness in them. This is Westfield, and this is an excellent replay for you. The Tiger P takes a real beating in this game, but it manages to live throughout the whole game. And right now everybody's trying to get into position. And enemy is going to go right through here. And I'm going to be over here trying to spot him and shoot him. I just cleared away Panzer IV, so they know we're here. We just spotted 3 heavies. Oh, a T-29. We're going to try to get a shot off of him.
Enemy is hit. Track hit.
Hit the T-1, but the 29 hit us. T-29 is a powerful gun. Not so much the penetration, it's the amount of damage it can do in one shot. He's really hitting this Tiger P. We have to back off. And T-29 is the greatest threat in that whole group.
Enemy armor is damaged. Our main gun is damaged. It's working, but not very well.
Surprisingly, just because the gun is damaged, it doesn't mean that it's not usable. It's quite accurate, even when damaged. You have to be very cautious. Get that frontal plate.
Enemy armor is hit.
That frontal turret armor is almost impenetrable on that T-29. Yeah, the T-29's almost dead. Just need one more shot on him. I don't know why that missed. Yeah, almost. Just didn't reload fast enough. Got the tracks. And he repaired these. One. Got it.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
This is Ruinsburg. And this tank is going to play more of a sniping role than a brawler. The gun is perfectly suited for that role. It's just the aiming time is long, but the accuracy is very good.
Enemy is hit.
Just put a shot on an E8. Oh.
Penetration.
It looks like it to be plenty of targets, so. As I said, this is playing more of a sniper role, so we need a lot of clear area where buildings can't get in the way and obstacles can't block your gun.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Taking shots at the base. Just trying to keep them from
Enemy
tapping.
armor is damaged.
The KV-3 is the biggest threat.
Penetration.
Ooh, a Tiger. 100% health too.
Enemy armor is hit.
Just trying to get that frontal armor right in front of that tank. And TM4 got it.
Track.
That was exciting. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and the Tiger P is a great vehicle. It's highly recommended.